Voicemails for Isabel follows Jill, a cheerful but heartbroken aspiring pastry chef living in San Francisco. She is devastated after losing her younger sister Isabel, who was the most important person in her life. Unable to let go of her grief, Jill continues calling Isabel's old phone number and leaves long, emotional voicemails as if her sister were still listening. Unknown to Jill, Isabel's phone number has been reassigned to Wes, a real estate agent living in Austin. The first time Wes receives one of the messages, he is confused, but he soon realizes that the caller is mourning someone she deeply loved. Instead of deleting the messages, he keeps listening because they are honest, funny, and heartbreaking. Through these voicemails, Wes slowly learns about Jill's personality, dreams, fears, and daily struggles. He hears about her failed dates, difficult workdays, and the pain of living without Isabel. Without ever meeting her, he begins to feel emotionally connected to Jill. Jill uses the voicemails as a way to cope with her loss. She talks to Isabel about everything, just as she did when her sister was alive. These messages become her safe space, allowing her to express emotions she cannot share with anyone else. Eventually, Wes decides he wants to meet the woman behind the voice. He travels to San Francisco, hoping fate will give him a chance to know her. However, he chooses not to tell Jill that he has been receiving her private voicemails. Their first meeting feels natural because Wes already knows so much about Jill. Jill, however, believes they are simply strangers getting to know each other. She enjoys his kindness, humor, and patience, unaware of the secret he is hiding. As they spend more time together, their friendship grows into romance. Wes genuinely cares for Jill and helps her smile again after months of grief. Jill slowly begins opening her heart, believing she has finally found someone who understands her. Even though Wes loves Jill, he struggles with guilt. Every happy moment reminds him that their relationship started with a secret. He repeatedly tries to confess the truth, but loses the courage each time because he fears losing her forever. Meanwhile, Jill slowly learns to accept Isabel's death. Instead of living only in sadness, she begins focusing on her future, career, and relationships. The film shows that healing does not mean forgetting someone, it means carrying their memory while continuing to live. The turning point arrives when Jill accidentally discovers that Wes has been receiving her voicemails all along. She feels deeply betrayed because her most private thoughts were heard by someone she trusted without her permission. Hurt and angry, Jill walks away from Wes. She questions whether any part of their relationship was genuine or whether everything was built on deception. Wes accepts responsibility and realizes that keeping the secret was his biggest mistake. Determined to make things right, Wes sincerely apologizes. He explains that he never intended to invade her privacy, but became emotionally attached to the person behind the messages. He admits that he should have told her the truth from the very beginning. Jill spends time reflecting on everything that happened. She remembers that, despite Wes's mistake, his feelings for her were real. She also realizes that his support helped her move forward during one of the darkest periods of her life. In the emotional finale, Jill forgives Wes after understanding his genuine intentions. The two reunite and decide to build their relationship on honesty and trust. Jill also finds peace with Isabel's memory, knowing her sister would have wanted her to find happiness again. The movie ends with a hopeful message about grief, forgiveness, and second chances. Voicemails for Isabel shows that love can appear in the most unexpected ways, and that healing begins when people allow themselves to let go of the past while keeping cherished memories alive. Its emotional mix of romance and family love makes it a heartfelt and uplifting story.